Good morning, and thank you for coming. We are so excited to welcome you all to the 2014 OmniUpdate User Training Conference. For those of you I've not had the pleasure of meeting yet, my name is Lance Merker. I'm the CEO of OmniUpdate. And it's my honor to welcome you all to our 10th annual user conference. We are so excited to have you here. We have so much to teach you and share with you this week. And what a special conference it is for us this year. Not only is it our 10th annual conference, but it also corresponds with something that we've worked on really intensely over the last 3 years. And that, of course, is OU Campus version 10. It's going to be a great conference. I guess you could say that 10 is a pretty powerful number for us this year. And welcome to beautiful, sunny Anaheim, California. If you joined us last year, welcome back. You know, we had such great feedback about this venue last year that we decided to return for a second year. We love this place. Now, our headquarters are about an hour-and-a-half drive north of here in Camarillo, California. But I grew up in Orange County, so for me, driving down here always feels a little bit like coming home. We think you're going to love it too. You are, minutes drive from some of the most beautiful beaches in Southern California, including Huntington, Newport, and Laguna Beach. And you are minutes drive from downtown Los Angeles. And you're minutes walk from the happiest place on earth. And yes, we plan to take full advantage of our proximity to the Disney parks tonight. We have record attendance this year. There are over 220 of you here this week. It's 10 times more than we had at our first user conference back in 2005. I know there's one of you here that was at that first user conference in 2005. So maybe, Ed, you can validate that. There you go. You can validate that we have a few more people here this year. We also have more content than ever before. We have over 60 sessions, workshops, and topic tables for you this year, more than we've ever packed into a single conference. And 24 of those are general sessions, 22, something new this year, topic tables, and we have 17 killer hands-on workshops this year. And there are over 50 OmniUpdate employees that will be through here this week, so you shouldn't have any trouble putting a face to the name of folks perhaps you've only worked with remotely in the past. And if you're from out of town, try not to let this weather shock you too much. Believe me, you'll get used to it. All right. Now, the reason that you're all here, the reason you've traveled from across the country, Canada, and as far away as Italy, is because you're all OmniUpdate customers. And because this is a user conference, this week is all about you. You know, at OmniUpdate, we spend a lot of time thinking about you. We really do. We spend all of our working hours developing our products and honing our services around your specific needs. So naturally, we spend a lot of time thinking about you. And if there's one thing that we've come to learn over the last 10 years, it's that, well, your job has become 10 times harder. And yet, all the while, it's become 10 times more important to your institution. Think about it. You have been a party to a revolution in higher education marketing best practices. And you've been flooded with new tools. And you've been challenged with an overwhelming challenge of integrating these tools and best practices in ways that, well, frankly, weren't even imagined 10 years ago. Think about it. And the pace isn't slowing down. It's only accelerating. Everything you do today is becoming more and more challenging. The messaging is becoming more and more fragmented. And the channels that you use to deliver that message have become more numerous, each one seemingly requiring its own unique set of tools and best practices for you to be effective. And let's not forget about the message itself. The message has to be managed. The content has to be carefully maintained, more so today than ever before, because, well, the stakes are higher today than ever before. You see, as web professionals, as web developers, as content managers, and as marketing communications specialists, what you do in your jobs, what you do every day, dramatically impacts the value of your institution. What you do every day affects the first impressions of prospective students and the lasting impressions of these prospective students and their parents. What you do every day affects dramatically the recruiting process. And what you do every day conveys key information to current students. What you do impacts the retention process. And what you do every day connects your alumni and the entire world to your brand. What you do every day affects the advancement process. From a business perspective, what you do for your institution is absolutely priceless. If you do your job well, if you wisely integrate these tools and best practices, you allow your institution to achieve great results. Your institution's success, in fact, depends largely upon your success. And for you to be successful, you have to have firm control over the message, over the management of the content, and over the channels. You need a web content management platform, not just a piece of software, but a real platform that allows you to deliver the right message to the right audience at the perfect moment. But you know that, and that's why you're here. And we know that, so we've developed this conference to help unlock the secrets of OU Campus and help give you every piece of ammunition that you need to do your job really well. And this year, we want to help you unlock the power of the platform of OU Campus version 10. We are so excited you're here this week. We've got so much to teach you and share with you. All right, in just a few moments, we will start this morning off with a great keynote. Our friend and customer, Nathan Gerber from Utah Valley University, is here to share with us how to view change as a positive influence and how to harness the positive energy of change. You know, a lot is changing this year with the release of version 10. So we think this is the perfect keynote, and we think you're going to love it. Then we've got more content for you than ever before. We've got 4 tracks this year throughout all 4 days of the conference. And we've got more sessions, workshops, and topic tables than ever, 63. So you've got a lot to choose from. And because you've got so many options, we've also built in some repeated sessions. So some of these 63 sessions are going to be repeated. Look at your schedule carefully to find the ones that you don't want to miss, circle those, and make sure you pick them up in the repeated sessions. There's repeated sessions every day, but there's not a lot, so plan your time wisely. And I'm excited to say that we have more of you presenting at this year's conference than ever before. A special thanks to all of you who worked so hard to prepare presentations for this year's conference. Thank you. And because we know how important it is that you hear from our product experts, our trainers, and our product developers, we've got more of them here this year than ever as well. Now, you've got a lot of sessions to choose from this afternoon. After lunch, we'll break up into 4 tracks, and you've got a lot of choices to make. So, to help you figure out what you might want to attend this afternoon, I'm going to turn it over to the OmniUpdate News team. I have news anchors Rochelle Avery and Jeremy Rex standing by to tell us more.
Good morning, and welcome to the OUTC News Network. I'm Rochelle Avery.
And I'm Jeremy Rex. We're your one-stop shop for conference news. Today, we've got the latest details about this afternoon's remarkable sessions.
To find out what's going on at 1:15, let's check in with our field reporters. Michael?
We've got reports that new OU campus users are wandering the conference, not sure where to begin their training. Official reports say the place to start is the Intro to OU Campus session, and I couldn't agree more.
There's lots of excitement circulating about the Gadgets and API session. Attendees can't wait to learn how to extend OU Campus. Plus, I hear the presenter's a real stud.
Sorry about that. I was doing some investigative journalism about the exciting things you can do with mobile websites. And it says here that you can learn more at the mobile session. You'll know where I'll be at 1:15.
This is Andy reporting from the convention floor. Even though it's sunny outside, it'll be raining knowledge in the OU Campus V10 session. It'll cover a hurricane of topics, including Binary Manager, Drag and Drop, the Image Editor, and more. The forecast? Amazing!
Sounds like attendees will need to bring their rain boots, because it's going to be a splash.
Now let's go to our conference expert to see what's on the agenda for 2:15. Shahab?
Of course I have to talk about the analytics presentation. It's so important to measure the effectiveness of your website, and this session is going to help people understand how to do so with analytics.
Very nice. Can you tell us a little bit more about that course catalog presentation?
Attendees who want to learn about course catalogs should not miss this session. Dawn is going to discuss the ins and outs of creating a responsive online course catalog.
I've heard some great things about the web governance session. Care to comment?
Web governance is a critical aspect of website management. Andrew and Diane are going to teach attendees about content strategies and workflow tactics that will make their jobs so much easier.
Can you tell us about that responsive design session?
Responsive design is a hot topic, and there's a good reason why. Nilanjan and Jeremy will discuss practical aspects of planning, implementing, and maintaining a responsive site in a short time frame.
You know, responsive design is so hot, it may actually cause global warming. Science.
The sessions at 3:15 are filled with even more interesting topics.
Combining print, web, and social media. Can it be done? Donna from Elizabethtown College says yes. Learn how she transformed their admissions communications by doing just that.
In a faculty directory, it's important to keep your brand consistent while still giving faculty the freedom to update their own content. Join Eric to learn how to create and maintain this balance, creating a win-win for everyone.
Analytics. 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 So important, yet so often misunderstood. It's a good thing Rob's session is all about analytic strategies and tactics. Rob will discuss how Fresno State selects, organizes, and uses their analytic data. Analytics. 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 Analytics.
Trouble recruiting? Perhaps your materials are a bit been there, done that. Cordell and Stephanie will talk about Oklahoma City Community College's new viewbook that turns recruitment into an engaging digital experience. That's all we have for today. Thanks for joining us.
Stay classy, Anaheim.
And that's just day one. All right, a few conference reminders before we begin today. Our conference coordinator again this year is our own Miss Rochelle Avery. I want to give a special thank you to Rochelle for making this conference run so smoothly. She makes it look so easy, but I know it's not. Thank you, Rochelle. We have free Wi-Fi for you here throughout the conference. So while you're downstairs here, connect to Hyatt Meeting and use the password OUTC14. We also have free Wi-Fi for you in your hotel room. So when you're upstairs in your hotel room, if you're staying at the Hyatt here, connect to the Hyatt guest room and use the same password. You'll get stronger reception if you connect to one or the other depending upon where you are, or set it up so it switches automatically. We also have power for you under every table this year in every track. So if you need power, just look down by your feet, and within arm's reach, there is a power strip, enough for everyone. So you can connect in whatever device you need to and power it up. Yay. We also have a great mobile app for you. You can download it at OUTC14.com. This is also a great resource for you on any device. So it could be a laptop, it could be a tablet, it could be a smartphone. Download this now. You've got a complete schedule of all goings on, a complete attendee list is there as well, and a feed to our social media. We're also tweeting again this year, so please join us on the conversation. Use hashtag OUTC14, or feel free to just browse along on the mobile app if you don't want to participate. There's a lot going on using hashtag OUTC14. All right, let me give you the lay of the land here. You are right now here in Grand Ballroom AD, it's called. And this is where we'll be for our general sessions when we're all together. In fact, all morning today we'll be here. Then just next door, right over here, in fact, we have ballrooms E and then ballroom F and G combined into one room. So this makes up 2 more of our 4 tracks. And then back by where we had breakfast this morning in the garden rooms 1 through 3, which is also where we'll have lunch every day, is right across from there is our 4th track, and it's in garden 4. So these are the 4 tracks that we'll have Monday today and tomorrow on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, we lose the big ballroom here, and we split F and G into 2 separate rooms, such that we use the 4 tracks of garden 4, E, F, and G. And we still use the breakfast and lunch garden 1 through 3 throughout the whole week. And tonight, we have something very special planned for you. Tonight, we are going to Disney's California Adventure Park for dinner and fun. And believe me, this is going to be a lot of fun. Whether you've been there before or not, I guarantee you've never had a dinner like this inside a Disney park. It's the same, for those of you who were here last year, it's the same kitchen cooking a similar menu, and it's gourmet food. We have an open bar. It's remarkable what they do in the Disney park. And then we have a couple of hours to do whatever we want, go on all the rides at California Adventure. It's going to be a really fun evening. Now, here's how it works. We need you to meet down here this afternoon at 5:30 in the Grand Ballroom foyer, which is directly behind us, back where the OmniUpdate registration table is. We've got some buses coming in that'll be parked where the In-N-Out truck was last night. We want you to meet here in this Grand Ballroom foyer. We're going to put wristbands on everybody, give you tickets, and get you on a bus. Now, you could walk to Disney, but we don't want you to, because we want to get you there all at the same time. We want to all get down and sit down to dinner all at the same time, and then that'll give us the maximum amount of time we have in the park. So we'll bus you over there at 5:30. We'll eat until 7. And then we've got buses running back starting at 7 every half an hour until 10 o'clock. The park closes at 9. That'll give you some time to exit your way out of the park. And you can stay as long as 9 o'clock. So you can leave after the dinner if you'd like to, but you can stay for a few hours and really enjoy the rides and the fun in the park. It's going to be a blast. I think you're going to love it tonight. All right, one more thing I want to leave you with before we kick off our keynote. You know, this is a great opportunity for us to share a lot with you. And we love this as an opportunity to learn a lot of things from you. And you share your experiences with us all the time. But there are a lot of you here that have been using our product for many, many years. There's a lot of product experts here amongst you. And we want you to realize that this is a terrific opportunity, not just to meet new peers at other institutions, but people that really know this product, and to develop your community of experts amongst all of you. Now, to help you do that this year, we've printed the name badges nice and big so you can just walk up and meet someone easily. But we've also done something else. In the theme of 10 this year, there are about 10% of you who have a little 10 star on your name badge. That signifies that you've been a customer for over 10 years. So meet these people in particular. There's about 10% of you here. They know a thing or two about OU Campus. I think this is a terrific opportunity for you to meet other people that face the same challenges that you do every day in what you do, and use the same tools and the same best practices to overcome those challenges. We guarantee you will get the most out of this conference if you can use it as an opportunity to learn, share, and have some fun. Again, welcome to the 2014 OmniUpdate User Training Conference. All right, now it is my pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker of the day, my friend, Mr. Nathan Gerber. Now, Nathan is one of you. He's been a customer for over 10 years at Utah Valley University. In fact, they went through a name change halfway through that 10 years. And Nathan, because of that, knows a thing or two about this product that you all use. But Nathan has also, like many of you, been a web professional for many years, since the very early days of the web. And because of that, Nathan knows a thing or two about change as well. And Nathan is one of these people that embraces change and really understands that change brings opportunity and how to embrace the positive energy that change can bring to your organization. Now, a lot of things are changing this year. As we move to version 10, there's going to be a lot of changes. And Nathan knows this very well, and he's been an early participant in the beta program and a big help in getting version 10 out. And I can't think of a better person to help us move into this new world than our friend, Mr. Nathan Gerber. Nathan?